this was acoustic, and it was just this blues riff
Yeah.
thing on the acoustic, and Ray Davies' voice was just turned down,
Yeah,
and
it
it
was
was like,
kind of
and it was low,
you didn't
and
hear his distinctive sound
and
really
it
when
was
he was singing.
low, and it was simmering. You could tell that he's really bothered about this
Yeah.
girl.
He'll
That
never stop worrying.
he's never gonna stop worrying. Whatever she's doing, it may not even be doing. He's just that kind of guy.
Yeah.
Jealousy or this and that or what is
I
she
just hope
doing?
he's gotten past it since then.
I really hope so because man, I
Talk
wanted
about
to reach.
holding a torch,
I
man.
wanted to reach through the radio and just tell him, hey, relax. It'll be okay.
Welcome back to Into the Music. I'm Chris. I'm here with my buddy Greg.
How you
And
doing?
rumor has it, you've got something good for me to listen to.
I do. I do. So you're a huge Kinks fan. So I'm going to try to surprise you with this song, Nothing in the World Can
Okay.
Stop Me from Worrying About the Girl. And I had to write it down because it's so freaking long.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Hmm. So you think I'm gonna like it, huh? If I never heard it before,
So you never heard it
well,
before. Okay.
I said if I never heard it before, um, I'm surprised, but it
Yeah.
doesn't sound familiar at all.
I hope
I think
not.
I would have remembered a long title like that.
All right. So there's a chance you turn on the music and you're gonna know it. Okay.
Eh,
I know.
it's a
So there's
chance
one
we
thing
take.
that everyone has to know. He's a huge Kinks fan, so I'm taking a chance with this one. So
Yeah,
Chris, why
but
don't you go off and check
doesn't sound familiar at all.
check it out and come back and let me know. I'll
All
be
right.
I'll be praying.
Okay. Let's see why he's so worried. Okay, right off the bat, that was unexpected. I didn't expect an acoustic song. Of course, I don't know what's coming up, so. All right, let me start from the beginning again.
Met a girl, fell in love, glad as I can be. Met a girl, fell in love, glad as I can be. But I think all the time, is she true to me? 'Cause there's nothing in this world to stop me worrying about that girl. I found out I was wrong, she was just too timing. I found out I was wrong, she just kept on lying. Now she tries to tell the truth, and I just can't believe. 'Cause there's nothing in this world to stop me worrying about that girl. Tell me who can I turn to, just who can I believe? I try to put her out of my mind, she'll only cause me grief. I love that girl, whatever she's done, you know it hurts me deeply. 'Cause there's nothing in this world that stop me worrying about that girl. I know she's been with other fellas, why she keep on lying? It hurts me so when she says nothing, I really feel like dying. I ache inside every time I think, I know it's just my pride. 'Cause there's nothing in this world to stop me worrying about that girl. 'Cause there's nothing in this world to stop me worrying about that girl.
pause it anymore. Um, I'm really surprised I never even heard the title of this song. Um, I'm also surprised because if what we're seeing on the video, that album cover is right, Kinda Kinks was one of their earlier albums, so it's really from a long time ago. And while their early albums had a lot of good stuff, there was some cheesy stuff on there too. So I was kind of concerned that maybe this is on the cheesy side, would be on the cheesy side, but um, this was a pleasant surprise. This is really good. This is definitely one of their better songs. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay, I'm back.
Oh, okay. All right.
That was a long prayer, man. I hope it comes to fruition.
Did
Um,
were my prayers answered?
um, I don't exactly know what you were praying for. You might have thrown a whole list in there, but
A
if my liking
new
the song,
partner.
you're praying that I hadn't heard it. I hadn't heard it. I was really surprised. Now, okay, so the video was showing that the album cover for Kinda Kinks, right?
Yeah.
I know that's really one of their first albums. So if it is from that, and because these videos, you never know if the picture's matching the period of time the
Right.
period in which they made the song. Um, so if that's accurate, and you could probably tell me more about that. Um, I was very surprised by the sound from way back then.
Yeah.
This just has a timeless sound to it, and I loved it. I had never heard anything like this from the Kinks. And I mentioned in the reaction that
Yeah.
their songs are really varied, uh, and
Absolutely. Yeah.
but still, this isn't the sound that I've heard from them yet, and I was surprised.
This is early Kinks. And,
Really, yeah.
just to tell, so just explain to you and also to the audience out there that like it was only like 4 or 5 years ago that I first heard this song, and I was like, I was blown away because I mean, I may not be as I think I'm like right below you, like in Kinks fandom, like
Yeah, you know a lot
actually
of this stuff.
through you, I've become even a bigger Kinks fan. Love them,
Okay.
love the group, and have really taken a dive into their catalog,
Mhm.
um, and I'm a better person for it because the Kinks are amazing. And
Yeah, they
that's why
really
the
are.
song came on a radio station I listened to around here, and I was like, "Oh, that's really cool." And then when they said it was the Kinks,
Oh, you did.
like,
Oh, okay, you didn't
no,
know.
I didn't
Okay.
even know. And then they
Right.
said it, and I
Right.
was like,
Yeah, because even Ray Davies' voice, Davis. I've been calling him Ray Davies and Dave Davies for years, and then I saw a documentary on them, and it's Davis, and then I double checked, and another source was saying it's Davis. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. Um, just put it in quotes when you say how it's pronounced, or else I'm going to just see it the same way and get it wrong again.
I'm pretty sure it's
But
Davies, right? It's Davies.
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I think it's Davis.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
saying Davies until
Yeah.
someone like screams in capital letters in the comments. Stop doing it. You're 100% wrong.
Right.
God, that's what I've known my whole life. But
No, I was surprised by that.
but what I've also known my whole life, knowing the Kinks, I didn't know this song. I keep pointing to the
Yeah.
radio. The radio
Yeah.
was up there that when it came, I was like, whoa, that's amazing.
You
What
can keep
jumped,
pointing over there. They think the Kinks are in the other room. Yeah.
but what jumped out at me, and I didn't have to even like go on the internet at that moment to know that that was early Kinks. You could just tell, I just his voice sounded very boyish, very teenagery or like, so I just figured like that has to be early Kinks. And then when I looked into it, I'm like, yeah. And what was surprising though is knowing the Kinks sound at that time,
Mhm.
that um they were a rock and roll band, da-da-da-da-da, they were
Yeah.
just sort of frantic,
Yeah.
frenetic, my favorite word,
Yes. Yes. Oh, thank
just
God you used that tonight
just
because I was
explosive.
waiting for that word.
Yeah, maybe definitely not the most polished, rock guitar,
But this song was
Dave
really
Davies would
solid.
just go like he was just,
Well,
"Rah!"
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That
but
was
it was
part of the deal.
effective and it was great and it was the sound. And so this was acoustic, you know, dun, 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 and it was just this blues riff
Yeah.
thing on the acoustic, and Ray Davies' voice was just turned down.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
like,
kind of
and it was low,
you didn't
and it,
hear his distinctive sound
and
really
it was
when he sang.
low, and it was simmering. You know, you could tell that he's really bothered about this
Yeah.
girl. You know
He'll
that.
never stop
You
worrying.
know, he's never gonna stop worrying. Whatever she's doing, it may not even be doing. You know, he's just that kind of guy. You know,
Yeah.
jealousy or this and that or what is
I
she
just hope
doing? He's
he's gotten past it since then.
I really hope so because man, I
Talk
wanted
about
to reach
holding a torch,
I
man.
wanted to reach through the radio and just tell him, hey, relax, you know, it'll be okay. Um, but I was just it was one of those first listen like immediately hooked. And then again, knowing then it's the Kinks, I was like blown away. You know, I'm like, um, and again, that's what's amazing about music. Amazing about music, you know, just new discovered treasure. You know, no matter how many years have gone by. So, um, you know, when I've been thinking about bands, and again, you know, we know a lot of stuff, and I
Mhm.
was like, and I kept thinking about the Kinks, and I'm like, I'm not even try. I know you know this, he knows that, he knows that,
Right.
and then this thing just popped out. I was like, well, wait a minute, you know, like, you know, does he know this? So I'm so glad.
Yeah, we lucked out on this, and I was really glad I heard it because I definitely will put this on a playlist. I was really surprised,
Yeah,
and one of the reasons I was surprised that it was such an early song of theirs was that the production was crystal clear.
yeah,
Now they
yeah.
may have remastered it, but even with remastering, it's kind of hard to get that perfect sound. But this was just everything was right in the song, and just great. I did not expect the acoustic. I didn't expect the acoustic guitar in it at all.
You know, you're right. The sound on that song on the recording, the production was really good. And then you know, I think you and I are pretty much in agreement with this too in our talks, right? Is that sometimes, you know, less is better, you know, sometimes, you know, pull and I guess when I think about this production, they had the smarts, you know, the guys who were mixing it and producing it,
Yeah,
to not try to throw extra things in. Hey, let's
yeah.
make this a
It's
rock band song.
kind of
Hey, that
minimalist.
sounds
Yeah.
good. Let's put this and that. Whatever was heard, whatever, or maybe it was, you know, you would think that the band at that stage where they were taking their cues from the folks running, you know, the control room, whatever. But they just had the smarts, you know, just to leave it so, you know, bare, you know, and stripped down. You know, it was
Mm,
just so effective, you know.
yeah.
So yeah, cool, good. I'm really glad
This
you
was a
enjoyed it.
really good Kinks song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, really good too. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I was
That's the
really
thing too. Not like, oh, I never heard this. Yeah, that was good. Like really good. Yeah,
yeah
excellent. All right, good.
yeah.
You just made my
You
day.
done good, man.
Yay. All right. So you wanna lead us out?
Yeah. We're gonna do our little thing where we ask you to subscribe if you haven't, and if you like this video, um, and hopefully you like the song too. Just give us a like, and we'll see you next time on Into the Music.
See ya.